Lust. Let's talk about it. I believe this might be the last video you'll ever need to watch on this topic. I've been there. I've battled it. I've fallen. And by God's grace, I overcame it. And today, I want to share with you the 4 steps that truly helped me break free from lust once and for all. Because let's be honest, lust is one of those sins you can hide. You can fall into it privately and still show up publicly like nothing ever happened. That's what makes it dangerous. And the devil loves to make you feel isolated, like you're the only one struggling. But let me tell you something, that's a lie. So many people, even the ones you look up to, wrestle with this same sin. Did you know that 1 in 5 pastors admit they currently struggle with pornography? That blew my mind, and it reminded me, lust doesn't discriminate. It took down some of the greatest men in the Bible. Solomon, the wisest man. David, the man after God's own heart. Samson, the strongest man. If lust could destroy them, it can destroy any of us if we're not careful. But here's the good news, we don't have to stay stuck. So let's talk about the 4 steps that will help you overcome lust once and for all. Step 1. Don't fight lust, flee from it. The Bible doesn't tell us to fight lust. It says to flee from it. Joseph is the perfect example. When Potiphar's wife tried to seduce him, Joseph didn't sit there and debate it. He didn't think, maybe just this once, God will forgive me. No, he ran. He ran so fast he left his cloak behind him. That's your sign right there. Temptation is not a time for negotiation. The longer you stay, the stronger the temptation grows. Stop trying to see how close you can get to the fire without getting burned. You will get burned. Instead, see how close you can get to God, because the closer you get to Him, the less attractive sign becomes. Step 2. Don't feed it, starve it. Jesus said, "Your eye is the lamp of your body. What you look at determines the light inside you." If you're constantly scrolling social media, watching movies full of lust, or following accounts that trigger you, you're feeding the very thing you're asking God to remove. That's like saying, "God, help me lose weight," while eating at Taco Bell at 2 a.m. You can't starve lust while feeding it. Jesus said if your eye causes you to sin, cut it off. That doesn't mean literally. It means get serious about sin. Delete the app, block the site, change your environment. Whatever it takes, cut it off before it cuts you down. Step 3. Don't be idle, find purpose. Most people fall into lust because they're bored. No mission, no focus, just drifting. Remember David? He was supposed to be at war, but he stayed home. And one lazy evening, he looked out from his balcony, saw Bathsheba, and fell. He wasn't tempted because he was evil. He was tempted because he was idle. When you don't fill your life with purpose, the enemy fills it with temptation. Boredom is one step away from bondage. So get up, move your body, read the word, build something, serve someone. Your body is not a trash can. It's a temple. When you live with purpose, you stop giving space to sin. Step 4. Don't rely on willpower, rely on God's power. 1 Corinthians 10:13 says, "The temptations in your life are no different from what others experience, and God is faithful." That means you're not alone, and God will always provide a way out. Every single time. It might look like turning off your phone, walking away, or calling a friend, but there's always a door of escape, and His name is Jesus. James 4:7 says, "Submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you." Notice the order. You can't resist until you first submit. You can't overcome by willpower. You need God's power. Because overcoming lust isn't about cutting off sign. It's about falling in love with Jesus so deeply that sign loses its grip. When you love Him, the desire for sin fades. If you've been struggling, I need you to hear this. God's not mad at you. He's not disgusted with you. He's calling out to you, "Where are you?" Not because He's angry, but because He misses you. God's not the "I told you so" kind of Father. He's the "welcome home, I love you, let's fix this together" kind of Father. Even when you fall, He's there to lift you up. Just like Peter sinking in the water, Jesus didn't condemn him. He reached out his hand and pulled him back up. That's what he wants to do for you right now. To set you free, not through your willpower, but through his love. So stop hiding. Stop negotiating with sin. Run to the Savior, because the moment you do, lust loses its power. There's always a way out, and his name is Jesus.